Hi, now we're going to do section 3-2. And I know what you're thinking, Daniels, how can accounting be this fun? Well, just deal with it because it is just this fun. Let's take a quick look at the problem that we're going to do. Well, first off, it looks like 3 journal transactions, one on the 5th, one on the 7th, and one on the 9th. So as we walk through how to do these, it's going to be really important that we pay attention to the dates that are happening. Above, we're also going to see all the accounts at the top, which is very helpful in determining kind of what accounts we're going to need to use. Let's start with the 5th. On April 5th, bought supplies on account from Palm Supply for $500. Well, when we do that, I think you guys could all get the date right, considering it tells you it's the 5th. That's fun. That should be easy for us. The crazy thing about this transaction you might be seeing is that there's supplies and then there's on account. So for this transaction, we don't have a sales credit and we don't have cash. So what's going to happen is we're going to have to write down 2 accounts. Our debit in this transaction, I hope you see, will be supplies. The document number is given to us. That's that little M1 there. And this is going to be a general debit of $500. As we move on to the second half of this transaction, we have on account from Palm Supply. This means we are going to owe money. So this is going to be an accounts payable to Palm Supply and a general credit of $500. So that's the first transaction. As we move on to the second, I hope this is starting to make a little bit more sense. On the 7th, it says paid cash for insurance $300 C2. Well, I'm going to drop in the 7th there. And it says insurance, so we're going to start thinking about what's going on here. Cash, so we obviously have something that's going to go in one of these 2 cash columns. So the only account we have to write down is prepaid insurance because, well, there's no prepaid insurance column. So I write down prepaid insurance. It's C2. And in this case, it is for $300, which is going to be a general debit and a cash credit. One left to do. On the last one, where it says paid cash on account to Palm Supply $250. Well, that's on the 9th. It even says so. And we look at it, paid cash on account to Palm Supply. So we know we have cash, so we know we're going to use one of the 2 cash columns. We then have to figure out, well, what account are we going to write there? In this case, I hope you see it's going to be accounts payable to Palm Supply. This is C3. One away from C4, that would be accounting too explosive. We're not ready for that yet. And what's going to happen here is we're going to drop in a $250 general debit and a $250 cash credit. So with that, you should have this section done and move on to the on your own and then the application problem. Thanks.